My Sugar Atronach is fully functional but does not yet occur in-game. I decided to create a special class of rarely occurring conjurers who I named Cuisineers. I want my Cuisineers to have a distinctive appearance, so I'm going to make a set of recolored warlock robes that match the chef's hat. First, I'll extract the warlock robe and chef's hat textures using BSA Opt. Next, I'll import them both into Gimp. In the Layers tab, I'm going to duplicate the original robe texture. I could just recolor this layer, but I'm worried about washing out all of the depth. Instead, I'll use Select by Color at a low threshold to select the darkest portions of the texture. I copy and paste it, and then hit New Layer to create a layer of just shadow. I'll do the same thing with the highlights. Recoloring can be a fairly lengthy process, but I'm just going for a quick mock-up. Now I'll use the color picker to select appropriate shades from the hat, and use those hue, saturation, and value levels of each color for my new texture layers. Now I can merge all three of these white layers. I would like some details of the robe to have the color of the original set, specifically the sash and tassels. Erasing those areas in the white layer allows the dark layer to show through. Now I just need to merge my two layers and export this to a new DDS file. Back in the Creation Kit with my mod loaded, I need to create a new texture set for my robes. Under Diffuse, I'll put my new white texture. Under Normal/Gloss, I need to put a copy of the normal map from the original robe. To retexture the armor add-on, I open and copy the vanilla warlock robes. Hit the Select button next to the model path, then double-click on the robes object in the alternate textures table. That looks terrible. I do the same thing for the female model and the first-person meshes. Don't forget to go to the armor form and retexture the ground objects as well. Now I can make my Cuisineer outfit. Later, I'll make a leveled item for the Cuisineer robes, but this is enough for now. I want to make spells for summoning Sugar Atronachs. I'll start by copying the Frost Atronach summonable actors. Then I copy the existing magic effects, changing the summoned creature to mine and altering the names and descriptions. Finally, I copy the spells themselves. It took a little bit of digging around in the Creation Kit to figure out how the Conjurer leveled actor works. I eventually figured out that it has a base template labeled 00, and then 7 ranks of Warlock that will appear depending on the level of the player or the encounter zone. I start by making my own base Cuisineer template. I'll change his facial appearance later, but for now I just want to give him my summoning spell and new outfit. I also want the Cuisineers to carry Sugar Atronach spell tomes. I'll make one for the standard Atronach and one for the Thrall. I only want the Thrall Tome to appear if the player is a master of conjuration, so it gets its own leveled item. By setting chance none to use global PC conjuration master, the tome will have a 0% chance of appearing until the player maxes out their conjuration skill, causing the story manager to change this global value. Then I make a second leveled item containing my first leveled item and the standard Atronach book. After making my own Cuisineer copies of each of the 14 leveled Warlock templates, I needed to make them appear alongside the original Conjurers. Even though I only have one actor for each rank, I'm going to make a leveled actor for each of them. This is so that later I can diversify my Cuisineers without changing the scripts that I'm about to write. Altering a script in your mod will make it incompatible with any save that has interacted with a previous edition of that mod. I want to add my Cuisineer leveled actor to each rank without editing the leveled actor directly. If a player were to use multiple mods that directly edited these leveled actors, they would experience a mod conflict and only the last loaded mod would function properly. Instead, I'm going to set up a quest that runs once per save file and uses a script to add my Cuisineers safely. I only need 2 quest stages. I'll mark one as the startup stage and one as the shutdown stage. I'm going to initialize this quest's scripts by putting a comment in this box and then closing the window. Now that the fragment script has been generated, I'm going to add all of my properties by directly editing the bottom of the script, since doing so through the property window would be much slower. Now I just need to hit autofill. A few of my leveled actors are missing, probably because I named them incorrectly. The script I need to run is simple, just the name of the original leveled actor, dot, add form, and then the name of my leveled actor in parentheses. At the end, I'll put self.setStage200 to advance to the shutdown stage and end the quest. Now the Cuisineers should have a 1 in 9 chance of appearing in place of Conjurers, assuming that it's the only Conjurer altering mod. After a successful playtest, I went back into the Creation Kit and made 4 different actors for each Cuisineer rank. To prevent visual glitches with their appearance, I want to export their faces. Always save before doing this. Select all of the actors that you want to export and hit Ctrl F4. Exporting multiple faces can take a long time, and the Creation Kit may crash if you touch it while it's in progress, so just wait until it pops up this little window that says Done. My mod is complete enough that I'm ready to share it with other players. I'll start by uploading it to the Steam Workshop. I need the Creation Kit to create an archive containing all of my new assets. The Creation Kit automatically selected most of my required files, but did not include my exported faces. I'll add them manually. I won't bother filling in the description right now. I can edit it in Steam before setting the visibility to public.
What was that?